Hello, Cancer. This is your video, your reading for the second half of September. And I have a question. Do some of you guys have a headache? Because as soon as I set my intention on doing your video, I just got this like headache. It's weird. Let me know. Seriously. Ugh. But anyway, thank you for, all of you subscribers. Welcome to the new ones. Welcome to the ones who just popped up in this video. Welcome. You're here for a reason. I must have a message for you, or soon to become message for you. If you're cross watching, maybe it's because it led you because of your actual sign that's coming up. So just remember to, when you subscribe, if you do, know that you're appreciated, and I want you to know that. I want to connect with everybody that I possibly can. And if you hit the little bell, it'll tell you when new videos pop up. I have some pick a cards in mind, but if you have anything certain or you want certainly done, please in the description box, comment below, let me know, and I'll be happy to do them for you. If you want a personal reading, because of course this is general, it may not resonate, or some of it may, and you're wanting a personal reading, all the information is in the About section of my page. My email address is libraawakeningtarot@gmail.com. I'll have that in the description box below. And I know they have times with the prices, but don't worry about that. I'm not set on that. If we go over, we go over. That's it. I'm not gonna deter away from that. Whatever message needs to come out, I will get it out for you. So with that note being, let's get to what we are expecting. What's going on with us, with Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon. I do relate to a lot of it sometimes, especially around the moon. Okay, Queen of Earth right now, Queen of Wands. You're making time for those around you. You're dealing with challenges, in a motherly fashion, in a kind and understanding, and trying to get that viewpoint right now. Why? Because your intuition told you so with the High Priestess. Because you're listening to what you have inside. You're having patience. You're considering things carefully, just like a mother. And you know what you want before you start acting on it. And we're going to go further into this, so if you're new, I always clarify it's not anything to worry about. But right now, you're wanting to be the Emperor. The Emperor card has come out. You're wanting to be that organization, that logic. You want to be the structure, the leadership. Also, that's a very motherly thing too as well. They want to be the leader of that. They want to organize everything. And a lot of moms do. Not going to lie. A lot of moms do. So that's where you're wanting to be. And that's a good thing too. Queen of Water. Things have started to develop on a new level. You're starting to trust yourself and trust your feelings and trust your knowing. You're starting to care for yourself along with the others. You're starting to you're balancing that out. A lot of queen stuff here. So we're dealing with a lot of feminine stuff. And that doesn't mean you have to be a woman to be in that feminine energy. Some males pull that feminine energy maybe because you're trying to balance that out. 7 of Air. So some of the plans you had, in the past, they need to be revisioned. You know that. They need to be revisioned. They needed to be revised. You knew that there needed to be some change with it. There was more going on than meets the eye. That's why your intuition kicked in. It wanted to let you know that. It wanted to reassure you of that. Future influences, Page of Fire there. Some news of a new endeavor is coming. This is the time for you to use your originality, your ingenuity with it. This is the time for you. As of right now, you're at your true water. Your relationships, that this situation may involve is growing closer. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving the others. You're seeing the positive in all of the chaos that's going around. decision time too. You know, 2s are decisions. There's a couple 2s in here. There's some 4s. 8 of Earth. You know, you right now what you've worked hard on, what you're going towards is being rewarded. You're learning something new. You may be getting into a new career field. You may be getting into a new way of thinking, and you're learning all about that. 6 of Earth, the Victory card, 6 of Wands. You could come into some money. So this new endeavor is bringing that, or you're wanting it to bring that. The new career opportunities are coming. This is what you want inside. This is what I feel that is coming. You're going inside. You want this new to help you in the material world. You want to have victory in that for that. Sorry. Overall, it's all about the unity, your traditional viewpoints, you know, or the traditional things that you're going through, you know, spiritual wise, I do believe you're changing, you're seeking out people like you. You know, I think that's shifting for you. The unity you want could involve some traditions and combining it with new traditions. That's why you're studying up for something. Sorry, I don't know why. I think everything's going on. Yeah. But that's what your overall energy is because you want to unite with someone. You want to bring into union of that. The 2 of Fire, a lot of 2s here. So some decisions you're coming into your own new partnerships or contracts. You know, you're continuing to move forward. That 2 of Water, you know, with the 2 of Fire, the High Priestess is number 2. You are making those decisions. And you're making those for you. And that's how the Emperor comes into play, because you know you want to be that. So you're taking charge of making those decisions. Good for you. This is your life. Even though it's about unity and someone else, this is also your life. And you're doing it in this more feminine queen energy, knowing, you know, that you have to compromise some. You have to think of it kindly. You have to deal with it kindly. You can't be so harsh. But maybe sometimes, you know, I don't see the Queen of Swords in here yet, but it could happen because sometimes moms got to do that. Women got to do that sometimes. Queen of Earth for Cancer. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. See, it's a lot of, this is independent stuff. You want, you're making the time for those around you materialistically, you know, physically being there. With that Queen of Wands, though, that's on the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Earth. You know, that's you, totally you. You're making that time, you're giving your time for the people around you, also for yourself. You know, with that Nine of Pentacles independent stuff, you are showing what you've done to the world, what you've done independently. The High Priestess. What can we say about the High Priestess? Can we clarify High Priestess for Cancer for the end of September? The Knight of Swords. You had to go into this situation because someone came in as the Knight of Swords. They came in fast. They came in, or this was you in your head. Those messages came in. Those messages came in from your intuition, like a saving grace almost. They could have been some harsh thoughts too about it. They could have been some harsh things that you had to think about, that you had to get past. What is with the Emperor? Can we clarify the Emperor? Thank you. Six of Cups, you know, being the leader, mother energy, totally. Possibly with your children, with a thing that's coming around in the past, with your soulmate. That's my soulmate card, but you know what kind of feeling is, I'm really getting a motherly feeling in that you're having to do a lot of things right now for your children. And I don't know why. But that is really what I'm getting. And you want to be the leader of your past situations. You want to be the leader of your future situations. You want to be the leader in this reconciliation that's coming around. A lot of mom energy though too. I think a lot of you may be dealing right now with some kid issues. 7 of air. Thank you. 5 of cups. So, you know, you were at that point, something happened, a situation happened where you're just seeing what fell and you weren't seeing what was still there. Understanding what was still there. Queen of water. Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Still trying to be that motherly influence, that motherly caring about, you know, material things, about how to lead that. And it developed on a new level because of that. Page of Fire. Someone's in mom mode with this though. Mom mode, totally. Page of Fire. Thank you. So justice. You know, a Libra's coming in to help you maybe? No. You're getting justice. The news is about the justice that you want, about the justice that you deserve. And you know what that justice is. You know what that justice is about. You know, you need to use your ingenuity about it. You know, the news of a new endeavor could involve something in it's not a judgment, it's just the justice. You know, the justice that you deserve is what you're going to be getting. The news about this justice is coming. 2 of water. You know, this 2 of cups, too many. This 2 of cups, it doesn't have to be a love interest, a life partner. A strong motherly and strong children is what I'm feeling. Really. Something could be happening. You know, I don't, but something could be happening with your children that involves justice. Maybe, you know, court battles. I don't know. I don't know your life. Just like you don't know mine. Yep, the 2 of Waters, a relationship that continues to grow stronger and it's changing everything with the world. You know, it's changing. You need to have patience at this time with it, with the Temperance in reverse. You need to learn the patience with it. You need to tread lightly, stick your foot in. This is world changing, and your world changing, not our world changing. Well, it's changing your world. This is a decision too. 8 of Earth. Thank you. The Chariot. So the work that you're being rewarded on was a battle for you. You had to go into battle. You had to be the Chariot. You had to take the stance and go for it and fight for it. 6 of Earth for Cancer. 6 of Earth. Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. So, you know, to get to where you want to be with the money, to be victorious, you need to understand teamwork. You need to understand they are going to come to you for help, and you need to play that emperor role with it, but you also need to work together for it as a family unit, you know, unity. I think you need to work together as a team. Unity. Can we clarify unity, please, for Cancer? So we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse is still seeing the situation in a different point of view. Maybe you were up here seeing it like this. Now you're here seeing it like this and figuring it out with that King of Cups. The King of Cups is looking at the Hanged Man, so maybe, you know, the other water sign in your life, or your king in your life, your king of emotions in your life is looking at that and thinking, well, what you got? You want to be that emperor? That's what you do. That's what you need to go for. Two of fire, can we clarify? Too many. Two of fire. Thank you. It's the 8 of, or 6, sorry, I don't know why I said 6 of swords reversed, because that's what you're wanting. You know, you've come into your own, you know what's coming, you know the justice is coming, and you want to, after that comes, you want to walk away from it. You want to go towards the better. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck, messages of new beginning. Messages of the new beginning of your material world, messages coming in about children and material things. I feel a lot of motherly stuff in here. So someone is nurturing the way that they need to nurture. Or you're trying to deal with your mother, or your mother is trying to deal with you. There's a lot here. You know, these harsh things in your head that too are coming to fruition. You know, it's your knowing, your all high power of knowing. You had to battle, or you're battling at this point. You're probably battling at this point. Or it was a battle and now it's being rewarded. Any other messages for Cancer? Thank you. Keep an open mind. So, you know, the person you're dealing with or the situation you're dealing with, the outcome may be different than what you think. Make the effort. You need to make the effort towards this. You're the one that wants to be the emperor, so that's what you have to do. If you want to be that and you want to do that, then do it. Because they're all looking towards you. Your King of Cups, whoever your King of Cups is in this situation, is looking towards you, wanting to look towards you for this. Think of it in a different way. They're looking at you for that solution. Give it a chance. You know, you need to work on this and you need to give it a chance and trust in it. You know, right now there's not enough attraction, chemistry to keep it going because you're not taking the leadership role. You're not thinking, you're wanting to think of it in a different way, but you're not. You know, you're wanting to find that solution, and that's what you need to do. You need to trust your intuition, trust the signs that are coming. And believe in it. You're going to get the justice, the news, the justice is coming. You know, you're getting the justice you deserve. You really are. Your work right now, and you know it is, it's being rewarded. The things that you're doing are being rewarded. It was a battle to get there, and now it's being rewarded. Now, even though you want to be the emperor, you want to be that, also be at the 3 of Pentacles and work together. Being a leader doesn't always mean you don't have to, be a team player. That doesn't mean you just stand there. That means you lead, and leading by example is a very good way of leading. You know, people see that. So you want to be the leader. It's time for you to be the leader because it's changing the world right now. The relationship that you are developing and have is changing the world. Your world or other worlds. You know, I really don't. I don't know the specific of the situation, but it's changing the world around you. It can be changing the world for a better. You don't ever know until you find out or you get specifics. You want specifics? You want personal readings? It's all in the About section. Email me. I will be happy to go into this further with you. So with that note, be the leader. Promise. You got to make the effort to do that, though. And keep an open mind because it's probably not going to go honestly the way you think it is, but it's all for the best, and you're going to get the justice that you are wanting and that you deserve. So anyway, I will see you later and have a good rest of your September.